Hi guys, work from home being the reality. Are you all simply sick and tired of your screens? And is the screen time simply frying out your brains? If that is so, if you'd like to press a refresh button on your brain, this video is for you. What are we going to do? We're going to play. We're going to play a little game, which is not only a game, but it is also a very scientific activity which refreshes our brain. Just like we have lessons and exercises for our body, we also have lessons and exercises for our brain, which keep both the hemispheres of our brain active, because spending too much of time on the computer can really slow down the brain. It can really stop the communication between the right and the left hemisphere of your brain. So what are these curious little exercises? These are very scientific exercises which have been designed by neurobiologist Lawrence and Watts from the Duke University. They have a very interesting name also. They are called neurobics. Just the way you have aerobics, you also have neurobics. What does neurobics really do? What it does is it keeps the connection between the neurons of both the hemispheres of your brain active. And why is that important? That is important because this connection, this communication between your brain, it keeps your brain agile, flexible, keeps memory and retention really good, and it really keeps you fresh through the day. So you're more productive, you're less tired, your output is higher. And based on this science, there are a number of lessons designed on this. You could also go and check out a book by these biologists known as Keep Your Brain Alive. I'll share the link of the book in the description below for you. Meantime, there are certain conditions that are necessary for neurobics to happen. So while there are lots and lots of exercises, there is something special about neurobics. It must satisfy 3 conditions. What are these 3 conditions? These 3 conditions are: 1, that the exercise must involve more than one of your sensory acuity or your senses. We have the sense of touch, smell, seeing and hearing. 2, it must be something you've not done before. 3, it should be something that takes up all of your concentration. For example, walking blindfold around your house. Though you're familiar with the terrain in your house, you wouldn't have walked blindfolded, right? The minute you do that, what happens is that your sense of touch, balance, your sense of sound totally gets enhanced. Another creative way of refreshing the brain and using neurobics is brushing your teeth with your non-dominant hand. So for example, if you're a right-handed person, brush with your left hand. A very easy example of neurobics is also learning to type with your eyes closed. You don't really use it. You always look and type, right? So try doing these things, and I'm going to share with you a wonderful lesson of neurobics that not only refreshes your brain but also refreshes your hands, which are tired all day of typing. It's called the finger walk, and all you need is yourself and your hands. So follow me through and let me know if you enjoy it. A lot of our participants enjoy it, so which is why we're really making this. So take your hands, make a finger of L, shape of L. Once you have this, you have to take the index finger off your any one hand. I'm taking my left. Take your left hand and touch it to the thumb of your right hand, or you could do the opposite. And then take the index finger of your right hand, touch it to the thumb of your left hand. It's a fun exercise. Remember, get your kids involved. They'll have a lot of fun with it. Soften your fingers here. So because you're going to do something new, you're probably tensing, probably holding up your shoulders. So soften your fingers here, relax, breathe. And then now, once we have our fingers like this, we have to switch. So right thumb goes and meets the left index, and the left goes and meets the right index. And keep switching like this. Easy, very easy. Speed it up. Go faster. Can you go faster? All right. Everybody holding there? Well, great. Right. What do we do next? Let's up the challenge here. So slow this down. And now let's think of taking our thumbs for a walk. We take our thumb to walk and meet every finger of the opposite hand, which means left thumb, right middle finger, right thumb, left middle finger, left thumb, right ring finger, left thumb, right thumb, left left middle finger. It really scrambles your brain. So left thumb and right little finger, right thumb and left little finger. And then just continue the walk and see what's happening. Requires concentration. Something new that you've not done requires more than one of your senses, sense of touch and the vision. And this finger walk continues. Play as much as you can. It will not only open out the muscles of your um, fingers. If you mess it up, just like the way I did just now, slow it down. It'll also refresh your wrists and your fingers. Finger work is an excellent way. Don't try for perfection. Don't go into the rightness or the wrongness of it. Just keep doing it, and very slowly you will realize that you have not only relaxed your wrists, but you also relax your mind. Fantastic exercise. I love it. It's the end of the day. Ideally, I should be tired, but I'm not really feeling tired. It really refreshes my mind. And as I do this lesson with you all, I actually realize the power of it. I hope it is as powerful for all of you. Do mention in the comment box how it was for you. Again, I'm saying don't go into the rightness or the wrongness of it. Just play. Play. Remember, it is when you play that you learn the best, because play is the highest form of research. Have fun, take good care of yourself, and we'll see you around soon. Bye bye.